cheese. Because cheese is nice. And then these, which I tried yesterday.
If you have been following this channel, then you know we made a lot of small but meaningful upgrades for this Honda, transforming it from a simple commuter into something adventure ready. And now it's finally time, 3.5 weeks of spontaneous trip across eastern side of Europe. One of those weeks is side by side by my good friend Tommy. Say hello. We'll take you along this ride, everything from roads, ferries, cities, hidden and historical places, food, accommodations, all the challenge and of course all the fun along the way. I also have like an hidden agenda. You don't have to spend $20,000 on an adventure bike to make this adventure. Anyone with the right spirit can make their own two-wheel adventure happen. So eastern side of Europe, lock up your daughters. Lock up your wife. The North is out. Okay, it's not that bad. Let's go down, check out, and then we're heading to Krakow. So here we can look at some pretty streets of Gdańsk before going south. So the plan today is to go from Gdańsk down to Krakow. It's about 600 kilometers. And it's gonna be a lot of highway, so I didn't film that much. But let's go down south. Now it's some highway fee. I don't know what it is. Probably you pay when you turn from the highway. It's the first time I paid like this in Poland on highway. Didn't know that it existed. But it's probably not super expensive. That's fine.
Salt on my lips, the mist runs deep.
Hello.
Echoes of steel, where shadows.
Can I pay record?
The coast remembers the stones.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Steps are soft.
Oh no.
The fjord is watching the mountains bend. Whispers of time.
Jag kände, jag skulle inte kunna köra i bara utsiktströja på farten här.
A tale once written in blood and flame. Now I follow with gentle rain. I ride where the rivers meet the sea. Through the forest, through memory. No fire raised, no cries of war, only the wind that I answer for. No shield, no chain, no battle call. I move in silence where legends fall.
Are you the Swedish guy that we're in Gdańsk? Where is your wallet? Du var där med orientfärden, det är lugnt. Okay, continue. We're looking for...
Two guys. We don't know what they are thinking about.
What are you thinking about? Gustav, what are you thinking about? You're gonna check out now.
You need to check out.
You need to check out, otherwise you need to pay additional.
The mountains sing, the waters shine. Ancient spirits guard the line. No fear, no hunger, no need to fight. I
Krakow! Woohoo! I have no place to sleep and I don't know where to go. But here I come! I'm so cold on my legs, so I can't feel the gears. Where that is Krakow. Oh. Okay, I need to book a hotel. So first I waited for 30 minutes. Then two others come and said, oh, you need to wait for maybe half an hour, 40 minutes before you get the code. Then I was waiting and waiting. When it was 1 hour and 10 minutes, then I finally found the phone number because there was no phone number in the app. And I called them and I can finally have my princess sleep. I haven't even had dinner, so I need to get out and fix it. Then I can sleep. And tomorrow we're checking out Krakow. Now we're gonna go and check out Krakow. And I want to see the square, go around a bit. Then I need to go and buy a new ND filter for your camera lens. And also I'm gonna check out their biggest motorcycle store. Then we're gonna go to Zakopane, city in the mountain. And then after that I think the landscape is gonna change a bit. There is a bit of mountains and stuff. Then we need to have good ND filters, because I lost them on the highway. That's the plan. I would like to stay here in Krakow maybe one night and go and check it out on the night and stuff, but I don't know. My soul is pulling towards the mountain. I don't want to stay in the city. Here was my dinner and breakfast. A pack of cheese, a pack of salami, and these cabanos, snacks, cheese, sausage. It wasn't good, but that's what I bought. This and some milk and yogurt and stuff was available because it was really late. I'm gonna pack up and then we're gonna head to a store called Cyber that have DJI camera equipment. Not very warm today. It's feeling quite cold. I need to put my extra wool shirt on. This is what I think of Poland so far. Now I felt confidence enough to just leave my bag with my tent, sleeping bag and mattress in it during the night. First I was so tired when I arrived yesterday, and there is not like super valuable for me. It's still here. Thank you, Poland. I love you. You see, oh, I dropped this one. So now we're gonna go to Cyber Shop. 16 minutes. I think we're gonna fix those things first before I visit the square, because it's not hot at all outside. Maybe the city has woken up better later. There is still vacation time here in Poland, so there's quite a lot of people out in these popular cities. So that's nice. In Sweden, I would say there's not still summertime. Everyone is going back to work. I heard that they had vacation time until 1st September here in Poland. So that's a bit later than in Sweden. To Cyber Store. And also when I arrived to Zakopane, I need to take all my clothes and clean them up. Because now I use my underwear inside out, outside in, upside down, in and out, here and there. No, I haven't, but I'm running out of clean t-shirts and underwear and socks. So I'm gonna try to be quick in Krakow, visit this motorcycle store,
buy this ND filter, go to the square, maybe eat something, and then I have around 2.5 hours, I think, to Zakopane. So that's the plan. Here they have Jula. Isn't Jula a Swedish store? I haven't seen it in any other country. I need also to find some glue, because my microphone is still on this lid where I don't want to have it. But I tried with this double adhesive Gorilla tape, 3M super glue, and I also bought a new super glue here in Poland and tried with that one. But I can't glue my magnet into the plastic piece in my chin. So I don't know how to do it. I need maybe some epoxy or something. Maybe I can go to Jula and buy some glue, better glue, for this purpose. There it is. I'm just gonna park here because I'm a rebel. Is it even open? 9 to 17. It should be open. New ND filters. She said this is gonna stick on better to the camera, so I hope she's right. 200 polish, so it's 50 euro. $50, I think, ish. I don't know, something around that. So we're gonna try. Yes, and also we're gonna try to find a thermometer, because now it's time to find one. I have some time for do these things. I need to again tighten the chain, and I don't have time with this. I just want to go and go and go and go. You're too busy when you try to chase the bear of the night in the new city. And I don't have time for this shit. Nice little box, stickers, microfiber towel. Oh. Yes, this looks nice. Much better than the Chinese ones. I hope that they're gonna stick on better. Now it feels like I really need to try to get them off. I just have these two left. These two I dropped on the highway. So, Polish quality, Chinese non-quality. ChatGPT Inter Motors Krakow. Okay, it's 26 minutes. But it's on the way to Zakopane. Zakopane is down here. You see, then we're going up to the mountains. It's down to Zakopane. So we're gonna take Jula first. Jula, Krakow. 11 minutes on the same way back. There we're gonna try to find a thermometer and some glue. I also feel like I really need to clean my chain, because some links get stuck, so it's clunking. Maybe I lube it up one more time. So I had to check. Yes, Jula is Swedish. So we're gonna go into a Swedish store and try to find some glue and a temperature meter. Also gonna buy something that I can tighten around my bag, because these thin straps isn't too good. They are all too big. Can't put these on. Where should I put this? Also it's made of glass. Maybe it's not good jumping around the bike. Like these I tried. It's also super glue. 5-minute glue, 5-minute glue. They didn't have any epoxy glue, and they just had huge thermometers. 9 square. Yeah, we need to check it out before we leave. Now we're closing in. Here is the heart of Krakow, I think. It looks like an old nice city. Maybe just find the parking somewhere here and then have a run here. So here is the main square. A lot of people everywhere. But as I said, I'm not into this city life no more. I need to get to the mountains. The mountains are calling. Now we're going out from Krakow to the biggest motorcycle store. At least what ChatGPT said. I'm gonna try to find some better earplugs. I can pop them up here. This one. I was trying to find them at my local store, but they just had touring ones, and I want the race one that are more quiet. Because they have good reviews. And I think that it seems to be one of the best options out there. So I want to try them out. Because these foam ones, you feel that they get used and get less and less bouncing back memory in the earplug. And I'm running out of them. So I'm gonna try to find the good ones that I can keep. It's very close streets here in Krakow, so I can't get past with my luggage and everything. It sucks. I don't want to scrape all the cars either. Here it is. They didn't have any earplugs here, but you recommend me about a place called Defender, 2 kilometers from here. Feels so not right, because I'm driving around small houses in this small street with trees hanging over it. But it says it's over here. I'm gonna see. Also, I'm really hungry. I need to refuel and piss to get the one drive into the mountains. It's around 2 hours, I think. Maybe I take some smaller roads and it's a longer trip, but yeah. I found it. It looks big. Nice. I would also buy some gloves if I find some. We'll see. Guess what? I found them. The earplugs I searched for, all the way from Sweden. Finally. So this is an Alpine race. So this is the most quiet one. And I also found really good pair of gloves. Let X-Flow. Well, there was in camo. I'm gonna put a picture on them here. I really liked them. They had good grip, extra protection for the palms, quite short and breathable and stuff. But they didn't have it in XL. So I'm gonna maybe order them when I get home. Now we're gonna do a review on these earplugs and see if you should go and buy them. Do I need to use that little tool to get them in, or what's the... They're so soft. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna push them into my brain. Be right back. It doesn't feel really good. Now they are seated. Maybe you need some technique to get it right. It feels like rain is coming. I'm gonna drive out of Krakow and then fuel up and have some food before going to the mountains. Let's go. So here's something happened with the microphone. I think I accidentally shut off the noise cancellation because I was talking to you, but I can't hear nothing of it. But I will do my best here by the computer to edit so it's still a joy to look at. Lidl didn't have a thermometer or glue, but it had some lunch. Mini calzones. Also found these foot sticks.
never tried. And cheese. Because cheese is nice. Protein cookie, never tried. And then these, which I tried yesterday in Krakow. Really nice. With some, I don't know what to say. Now I'm full of energy. Just one thing missing.
Found a free parking lot. But I sneaked in the other way around the gates. I just drove over here from the road. Put myself there. I don't know, maybe I get a ticket. We'll see. So this is what you got for $45 or 45 euro here in the Polish Alps.
Whoa, whoa,
See the
whoa.
mountains. There's a half house and even more mountains. And this is like a hostel, so you have this like a kitchen down here. There is sofa, and I'm on the top level because I'm the king of the castle, king of the castle. I just found some beers. I'm gonna have transport all my films into the phones and stuff, and tomorrow continue my ride through the mountains down here. That's the plan.
Good night.